Hey, BBQ family! Happy Thursday, everybody!
How's everybody doing? We're in the bunker. We're going to have some fun today.
We certainly are, guys.
We've missed you guys. It's only been a week, but I certainly missed you guys.
It always feels longer for some reason.
I know. But this year, I don't think we're going to be taking Christmas holidays, so it's not going to feel that long. Remember that felt like a month last year?
I know. I don't really
We're not
like
doing
that.
it.
I don't need a holiday from the BBQ family.
I need like a 1 or 2 days tops.
Let
me sleep
in. That's all I'm going to say. 5 a.m. comes quick every day.
A couple late nights, and by late I mean like 9 p.m.
That's fortunate.
That's it. That's all I want.
Guys, we got Pammy in the house over on Insta. Hi, Pammy.
Hey,
we
Pammy.
got Farrah. We got Evil Llama. We got Maddie. That's Two Wheels NYC. And of course, we got BBQ Mama.
Hey, guys. How's everybody doing? We're going to have a lot of fun today. We've got a locked and loaded menu for you guys, as we do every single week. Hopefully, Flirty Murdy doesn't have me doing a million things of chopping.
We have a lot to do today, guys. But yes, we do. Guys, and we can't go on before we talk about who got first on the grill today, okay? And it's the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. HT. Hot Tommy
swooping in there.
He swooped in there. That has shared that he has had a different job change, so that's why he hasn't been able to make it. But I still have faith in him that he's going to be pulling through in the new year.
I find it funny that he felt the need to explain what's been happening.
I know. I think that's adorable.
He's like, guys, if I wanted to get it, I still could.
Yeah, and he will. He will again. Matt, if you're listening, we're happy that you're here, buddy. Okay. Now the temp seems to be hovering over his graphic. Okay. It's
get
important
it up.
that we let you guys know that he is the one manning the show today, as he always is. We're happy that he's here as well.
What was the hashtag that was going around last week? Free the temp, or
pay the temp.
Oh, pay the temp.
He was quick on that.
Wow.
He knows his hashtag.
Okay.
Courtesy of CJ. I don't know if CJ's in the house.
Gary, did he just say HT, the man, the myth, the legend, or was that? Yep, HT, got it. That's awesome.
Love it, Gary. Gary, how are you doing, buddy? We're happy that you're here as well. Guys, we're happy that you are all here as well. We got a locked and loaded show for you guys, a very delectable episode, and a very special guest coming at you guys. But before we do that, we got to kick the show off the way that some people love and some people hate, okay?
Yeah. You know what? A lot of people on TikTok hate it, but TikTok's not here yet because they can't hear the guests. So
see it, TikTok.
They're going to miss
not there yet.
Yeah,
okay?
no, I'm glad they're missing the dance because we get a lot of hate for the dance on TikTok.
I love it.
I'm like, scroll on then, people.
Do we have the best dance moves? No. Do we have the best singing voices? No. But I like to dance and sing like nobody's watching.
There's worse out there.
Yeah,
okay, there's worse content out there than us dancing.
Oh, ain't that the truth? Okay, guys, are you ready to do this, honey? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Here we go.
Let's do this. Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday.
And we're making some holiday appies.
I can't wait for these appetizers, guys. We hope that, HT coming in with the new hashtag for Pay the Temp. Guys, we were talking on
Tommy.
we were talking on After Dark last week that the super chats from this episode should technically go to the temp. So technically the temp just got himself some coin.
That's his Christmas bonus.
Yep.
We're not giving him anything else.
We're having everybody pay the bonus for the temp.
Yeah, I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, we need to welcome in our very special guest. You may know her. And if you don't know her, you need to know her. Okay, I will. Before we pull her in, I just want to let you guys know a little thing that, honey, the temp told me before you even got here. He said our guest is easy on the eyes. I'd have to agree. I would have to agree with the fella. Okay.
And I think if you know her, then you know that that's an absolute fact.
Exactly, guys. So let's welcome to the show, Grill Girl Robyn. Robyn,
hey guys,
how are ya?
I'm great. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, all the things.
So nice to have you on the show, Robyn. How's it going? First of all, I have a question for you before we even ask you any other question. You're in Texas.
No, she's in Florida.
Oh, Florida.
She's a Florida gal.
You're in Florida. Okay. Do you own a winter coat?
Yes, and actually, I'm very chilly right now, and it's not like Canada chilly, but for us, like if we get in the 50s or 60s, like we are cold, and that's in Fahrenheit. I don't know we have to be weird and do our own system, but I don't know what the conversion is in Celsius. But it's pretty warm. Like you guys, that would be like bikini weather for you guys probably.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
it's cold.
temperature difference of 50, 60, what that would be in Celsius, but I'm guessing it would be, bikini weather for us.
I was thinking this morning when I put on my parka to go up and feed the chickens, I was like, I wonder if Robyn even owns a parka. Like,
I do.
Good question.
I do. I own a bunch of jackets because, you do travel and you have to like escape out of the subtropics occasionally. So, okay, there you go. They said it equals 10 degrees Celsius. So that's probably like not even a big deal to you
Gary
guys.
always lets us know. So 10 degrees Celsius. That's to me. I'm walking around in shorts in that temperature.
I would love it if it was 10 degrees. Oh, I can't imagine always having the sun out and always being able to get a tan. And like, that would be the dream.
I know.
Yeah.
We're very jealous, Robyn. We're jealous. Okay.
I know. I always say our summers are like your winters because our summers are really hot. It's really humid. It's really buggy. And that's when no one wants to come visit us. And then like when wintertime, when it's cold for everyone else is when everyone wants to come here because our weather is like perfect,
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, we're going to do what we, everybody up here in the winter, like when you hit a certain age, you become a snowbird and you go down to Florida. I want to do that.
I would love to have you guys come on. We get lots of Canadians down here. That's for sure. I used to go to Hollywood, which was like the French Canadian capital.
That's so cool.
Have you ever actually ventured up here to Canada?
Yes. Many moons ago, I did go to Toronto because I used to work for a company based out of Toronto. I used to work for a Canadian company. And then I used to I used to work, like I opened up their Latin American office, which was in Miami. And I was like the gringa in the office because that's how Miami is. Like if you speak English, you're like the odd man out. You know what I mean? And so, but it was a Canadian company. And so they actually flew me up there once and it was awesome. I loved it.
I love
Canadians. Cool. Canadians are awesome. They're just so friendly and polite. And I just love all my Canadian peeps.
I would have to.
I love that. I love that. That's our rep.
Yeah.
I do love it. Okay, but Robyn, come see us. Come up. We'd love to have you in person in the bunker someday.
I would love it.
Right now, we're grateful that we have you virtually. That will do for now. And we're so excited that you're here for Ravenous Rewind. Today's question that we are asking you and everyone else tuning in, everyone in the chat, we want you weighing in as well. What is a weird food combination that you love and when did you start loving it?
Okay. So I don't know if it's that weird, but pork rinds and hot sauce is my combo.
I could see that. That's not that isn't super weird. I feel like that would be a very good flavor profile.
I think it sounds tasty.
And I think they're the best. And I'm from the South, so I didn't always live in Florida. And Florida is not exactly like Southern, like it's Southern, but we have like a joke that you have to go north to go south in Florida. Cause like I mentioned, like Miami is more like everyone there is like from a different country. And so anyway, I grew up in North Carolina and other parts of the South. And so pork rinds are like really a staple. And I just can't imagine eating pork rinds without hot sauce.
That is so cool. I wish I've never tried that.
I know. I haven't tried it either, but now that you're mentioning it, I'm like, why haven't I yet? To me, it doesn't sound weird. It sounds like obvious. Like the two together, come on.
It's like a protein-packed chips and dip.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. And now, I mean, I always did this because it's like a Southern thing, right? I think pork rinds are just like part of life. But like if you think about like now, a lot of people are like low carb. I mean, I've always eaten low carb too, and like the carnivore diet. When you're not eating chips, pork rinds are really like your go-to, right? Like so, like for me, I've been on this kind of like I've been doing the carnivore kick for a while now, even before it was called like carnivore, but just like low carb. But now I've been doing strict carnivore. But the point is, sometimes you really want like some chips and dip, and pork rinds are your way to get that craving. Actually, I have an even weirder thing, but it's not something I've been doing a long time, but it's pretty weird. And you might be like, that's weird, Robyn. But I've been taking pork rinds and making cereal out of it. So like, I know it sounds weird, but so like
what liquid are we talking about? Milk? Because then you've lost me.
Yes. In the world of carnivore, right? Like you're not eating, you can't have any carbs, right? Which I've had a lot of tummy issues. Like I basically don't hardly eat any carbs anyway, just because I can't. And but so like if you take pork, and now you just have to try it. It's actually really good. So if you take pork rinds and you add like a little bit of like monk fruit or stevia, and then some milk, and then they will literally like snap, crackle, and pop like Rice Krispies in the milk. And then, so this is not carnivore, but I'll put honey on it. And it's like a protein packed way to do like cereal without having any bad carbs, without any wheat, without any grains. And it's actually really good. Like, so that's my other weird thing. That's like
that's weird, Robyn. I'm sorry. I love you, Robyn, but that's really gross.
It is.
Pork rind cereal is my weird thing I do. I haven't even shared it on Instagram because I know people will be like, WTF, Robyn.
I'm like, I'm picturing like fat floating around in like the milk and like.
No, she's saying it's crispy. And when you said the sweetener in there, I'm a gal that loves the sweet and savory. So that's where she brought it back to me.
Maybe a little cinnamon to like.
Yeah, I put cinnamon on it. I do put cinnamon on it. Okay. And it's actually surprisingly really good. So you get your like cereal fix, but it's relatively like guilt-free.
Okay, all so right, Matt, you have to try that.
I'm not gonna knock it before I try it.
Can you try it? Please add it to the story.
I will try. I feel like I would give this a shot. At first, I was like, no, but now you brought it back.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. I wouldn't do it if it was gross, but it gives you the cereal feels without all the cereal. Essentially.
It's very interesting.
Okay, I want to share mine now too. Hey, mine is including you. Okay, and Robyn, tell me if you think this is weird. And this is definitely not appropriate for your diet right now. Okay, I'm just gonna say it's carb heavy. It's all carbs. But when Kia and I were younger, in the summertime, we grew up with an above ground pool, and we were still part of the generation that loved to tan. I know tanning is like frowned upon now, but we used to love tanning, and so. Yeah, on summer holidays, we would hang out by the pool, tan, and for some reason, eat triple chocolate soft baked cookies that we would get from the store and sour cream and onion rice chips.
And we were like, we're dieting. We're trying to like look good for like
light. I'm like, how? In what world is that light?
But when you're younger,
you eat them together, or like you're like, I'm gonna eat the cookies and then I'm gonna eat the chips, or how does that work?
We have them on the same plate and just like little bit of that, but it would be a combined snack for some reason. I don't know how we put that together.
Robyn, do you remember when we were all younger and then like the diet culture was like rice cake everything?
Yeah, I used to eat rice cakes like crazy. In fact, I'm like thinking everything we've ever known like has been a lie, right? Like I just like I trust none of it. But the actual weird food that I thought about originally when we were going to talk is when I was younger, I swear to you guys, I grew up on Pop-Tarts, which is so funny, right? Because they're terrible for you. Yeah. And I just did a post yesterday about food dyes and how awful they are for you too. Like maybe that's why I have ADHD, because I cannot like, I am like all over the place, right? And they say that stuff causes like behavioral kids and issues in kids. I lived on Pop-Tarts. But then the other thing I would do is like, I'd come home from school, you know, my parents are working. I was like a latchkey kid. I'd have a Pop-Tart and I'd also eat pickles like right after each other. It was like, I mean, that's super weird.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Pop-Tart pickles, but I was like, I'm going to have a Pop-Tart and then I might eat some pickles later too. And that was like my afternoon snack, like kind of gross, but it is what it is. Like,
no, I'm into it.
Sometimes I wonder, it's amazing I turned out. Maybe that's why I didn't grow anymore. You know, like maybe I stunted my growth from all the weird crap that my parents like let me eat in the 80s.
Oh man, that is too funny.
We didn't know any better, but it is what it is.
Yeah, the palate of children. I'm going to blame this all on the fact that we were kids.
We've outgrown it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be into the old cookies and the rice cakes anymore, but you know, we were
still
kids.
Sounding okay.
We were kids.
All right, Robyn.
With rice cakes for a long time. Rice cakes and peanut butter. Like
I think we all did in the
low fat thing?
like the late 90s, 2000s. The rice cake was the thing.
Yeah.
All
right, Robyn. Thank you so much for joining us. I'd love to
Thanks for having me
for the entire show, but we do got to get cooking,
and we know
I'm gonna go eat some pork rinds now.
Me too. I'm adding both to my grocery list.
You're doing a pork rind cereal next week.
I am. I honestly will try it, Robyn. I'm not gonna knock it before I try it.
Try it. Tag me. I can't wait. I'm gonna go do it right now. I'll tag you guys.
Yes, do it. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Robyn. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Robyn.
Bye, ladies.
Happy Thursday. Oh my my goodness. Okay, guys, I'm honestly gonna try that.
Betty, please do, because I am so curious to hear how that's going to go. It sounds interesting. I feel like it could be all right.
No, you put some honey on stuff and some cinnamon. I'm there for it. Add some nice crispy texture. Why not?
Yeah, because like the meat flavor of pork rinds has been fried out of it anyway.
Exactly,
So
and you can get plain ones too that are just going to take on the flavors of like a what's that delicious cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's what That's what I was thinking.
You don't want to do that with like a mesquite pork rind.
No. Maybe. Maybe. All right, guys. Robyn rocked. We knew that she would. We've actually had some people request that Girl Robyn be on. So we were like, Kate, let's have the gal on. Okay, she's
fantastic.
Awesome. She's one of the original people that was trying to promote women in grilling. So we knew we had to have her on. We love Girl Robyn. But guys, now we got to get to the show, okay? We'd like to tell you guys what we are making today because it is going to be delectable.
Yeah, and I saw CJ come in while we were on. Hi, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
Did we say hi? Is Evil Llama here? Did we say hi to Evil
I'm
Llama?
not sure. Let's just say a shout out to Evil Llama. Either way,
Hey,
hello,
Greg.
TikTok.
Hey.
Guys, we're talking today about this delectable recipe. We're making spinach, artichoke dip, egg rolls. You love spinach and artichoke dip. Who doesn't? I don't think I've ever met somebody who doesn't like spinach and artichoke dip.
Look how Christmassy.
You throw it in an egg roll. Why the heck not?
Everything in an egg roll means Christmas, and it means appetizers, and it means New Year's Eve, and it means I'm in for it.
And it means you can pass that around.
Yes.
Okay? You can pass it around.
Yeah, HT, we already did. You missed it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get started on the filling over here. So you got your typical, your usual suspects for a spinach dip. You got your cream cheese. You got your cheddar cheese, your sour cream, your mayo, and your spinach. Because you have to have all these creamy components. Something happens that's magical within them all. I don't know why, but it's a really great combo for a party.
Now, we can't forget there also will be garlic in there, okay? And because I prepared the setup today, we are adding garlic, and I don't want to hear it from Kiki.
Yes, we
got
can complain
Marianne
about
in
that.
the house. She's saying cute aprons. I don't know if you guys can see these aprons up close, but mine is kitty cats. Kiki's is puppy dogs.
Yep.
Okay, very, very cute.
Although I'm not just an exclusive dog person. I'm a cat. I like cats.
Me too. I love our baby and our family, little
right.
Lupe, Key's puppy, and so I would rock either apron. Now, guys, we can't have spinach artichoke dip without the artichokes. Now, I want to talk about the artichokes. Okay, artichokes, I feel like don't get enough love. This is what a canned one looks like. I think that looks very unique. It's an artichoke heart.
And you know what? Artichokes are one of the few vegetables.
My goodness, it smells so good, just like that.
Yeah, it does. They're one of the few vegetables that getting them canned is a much better idea because of the work that's involved in buying a fresh artichoke.
Heck yes.
Like
they're so economical. Guys, you know that we love a deal. Who doesn't these days?
Yeah.
They're extremely economical. I would say get the ones that are whole artichoke hearts and then chop them down yourself. I like to take them down to that. We're not making an artichoke pulp here. Okay. You don't want to be dicing and chopping so much that you're making a pulp. We're just taking them down to just slices like that. And that because we want the texture coming through.
Mm-hmm. And you can get them already marinated, but those ones are super like oil logged. I don't like those.
These ones are the canned ones that they're just straight up. They're plain. So you can just add whatever flavors you want.
Okay, so I'm going to add some of the Cluck and Squeal savory spicy to this. It's more savory than spicy. It's not really that spicy.
Maddie shared earlier, I think that I saw that was Maddie. He said that Girl Robyn has a rub called Florida State of Mind. Guys, head to Robyn or grillgirl.com to see where you can actually get that rub. Because Maddie said he used it last night, actually.
Wow.
Okay, so you can we always like to say throw in barbecue rub where you would put in salt. It's just a flavored salt. Why not?
And I've seen the bottle of her rub and it's beautiful.
Yes,
the colors.
She somehow captured the colors and the vibe of Florida in a bottle.
Now, if you're making this, make sure that try to get your cream cheese to be room temperature. If it's on the cold side,
it's chilly here today.
Yeah, it is. Now, TikTok, we have to let you know this every time. We can't go live with you because we're streaming on other different platforms. I'm just going to go ahead and hit decline.
I love the bravery of someone just coming into the stream for the first time on TikTok and being like, I'll talk to these gals, Law.
No,
That's
thank
great.
you.
Okay, that takes bees. Now we got James in the house, Hansy's Pit, saying, "Hi, ladies. Garlic is good for this process." James, thank you.
No,
Okay,
James.
there are some recipes where you don't want to use garlic, and there are some recipes where you do. This is
I
the one that
don't.
you do.
I don't. I personally don't. So what I'm going to do is just hit it with a little garlic powder because I love garlic powder. Not garlic salt. Garlic salt, you're just going to add more salt. But garlic powder is just granulated, dehydrated garlic.
That's why I'm not a huge garlic salt gal.
Me neither.
Like I like to control my own salt.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it.
Guys, we have Wendy in the house. Hi, Wendy.
Hi,
Wendy hasn't been on the show in ages. Wendy, we're so happy that you're here.
Yes.
Guys, we're happy that you're all here. It's Thursday. It's a very cold. It's the first super cold day here in Canada. So I'm happy that we're in the barbecue bunker today.
Yeah, I'm not into. I this cold came a little bit too quick this year.
Now, CJ is saying, did anyone give a shout out to the temp yet? CJ, because of you getting extra creative in After Dark last week, HT has already sent a super chat that is specifically not for us. It's for the temp.
Yeah, he's got it. That's his Christmas bonus, I said, for this year. That's it, though. Nothing else. Nothing more from us.
CJ gets credit for that. He created it. And James is saying, it's frickin' freezing.
I know.
It is, James.
I had to plug in the chicken's heated water this morning because it was like a solid block of ice.
Not
Not into it.
Bundle up. If you're out, if you haven't left yet and you're in our neck of the woods, bundle the heck up.
And you know what else I had to do? Put my icers on my barn boots because like this was many winters ago when we were still working our office jobs. I slipped twice. Remember, I almost like broke my leg that winter.
Yeah.
Why is the temp laughing?
And just as a super chat comes in from CJ, he had to up HT. Okay, not a surprise. Those two get competitive.
Yeah, that's
we
fine.
love them both equally, but he had to raise HT's 30 and give it a 31.
Oh, Eva Llama's here.
Hi, Eva
We
Llama.
were wondering where you were. Hi, Harry.
Guys,
Hi,
I'm gonna
Dee.
hit our super chat bell on behalf of the temp because those ain't for us. Okay,
No.
they're for the temp. Guys, we're very grateful that you guys do HT, that you guys are sending super chats. Unlike today, which we did say, yes, we will give them to the temp. The super chats go directly back into the show, into the channel. It helps us get different gear, different, always advance, always advancing the show. Now, guys, this show's taking a turn, okay?
Yeah, it's getting aggressive in the comments.
This is a generous crowd, but it is scary.
You guys are so sweet.
That's Barbecue Jones. That's scary. Sending another super chat to the temp. I love this, but I'm also starting to feel a tad jealous.
Yeah, I'm getting resentful. Joking.
James is saying, who is the temp? So guys, anyone that hasn't been tuning in on a regular basis, the temp was Barbecue Pops' protege. He trained him to take over the show. He is only temporarily with us. We don't know how long that we will be with him because he has goals to be in this field. So we don't know how long we have him.
Hopefully we have him for a bit longer, though. We like him
for a while, but
he's doing a good job.
He likes to live in mystery, so we are not actually technically allowed to say James, but he's an anonymous fellow that is working hard for the show.
He likes to stay behind the camera.
Yeah.
A lot of behind the camera people don't like to be in front of the camera.
That is true. Now, honey, I'm gonna actually give you a chunk of this to give a taste test. Okay, right? My hands are clean.
Oh, that's good.
I'm
Touched
gonna.
your hand.
Okay, yeah. Let's hope they are.
Oh
okay?
yeah, that's good. I love those.
Squeaky in the best way possible. Farrah, guys, you're so sweet.
Thank
Farrah,
you guys.
Farrah is such a sweetheart. Here to support all of you. That's what she's saying. Farrah, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys are all adorable. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
Marianne said, just gone in from Christmas shopping. It's absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is, Marianne. And Marianne also shared that her and Fritz Frank just purchased some Cluck and Squeal.
Oh,
so they know the wonders of Cluck and Squeal. Now, honey, now that you've mixed that so perfectly,
it's
I'm
not
gonna throw that in.
I have to get the cream cheese has taken a while to get incorporated here. It was a little bit on the chili side, but I will just continue to mix this in.
Okay, I thought the egg roll wrappers were in the fridge, but they are right here. Eva Llama is also sending some love to the temp. Guys, you're getting him quite a nice Christmas bonus, I do say. Let me go hit the bell for Eva Llama, and you guys are so sweet. Thank you
guys
so
are
much,
extremely
guys.
sweet.
And guys, honestly, we haven't said, we're obviously not going to say what we're getting the temp for Christmas, but he works very hard on this show, as you guys know. And we will be also adding to this Christmas bonus. Okay,
We're
this
not being
isn't just on
cheapies.
you guys. James is saying the temp should wear a wrestling mask. I like that idea. You know those like skin tight ones? I like that idea. I don't even know if he would do that.
This is coming together nicely. I think I'm ready for you whenever you are ready, honey.
Okay, guys, let's get rocking and rolling on the egg rolls.
Yeah.
Which are basically, if you know how to fold a burrito, you know how to fold an egg roll. It's the same thing, just in mini.
And what's good about this recipe is that for anybody who is afraid of deep frying, like if anybody who doesn't want to deep fry, or like, I don't know about you guys, but deep fried food is great, but I hate having to store that oil. Like, or like, I hate having just to deal with the oil afterwards and everything. Never mind the fact that things are drenched in oil. So like we have the Ninja, and you can use, there still is some oil, but you're using a lot less than if it were to be deep fried.
And I guess it's healthier if you want to talk healthy.
Okay, I'm not going to read that whole name. I almost got caught. Oh my God, don't look over here, Matt. You're going to read this out. No, I got so close.
You started, and
You
I think
did not
I
get me, buddy.
I could put it together.
No. He said, this is a recording. No, it isn't, pal. And I almost read your name. Get out of here. That is so bad.
Guys, we've read some doozies on this show before.
No.
We've read some
that guy
doozies.
that person almost got me. No, not going to happen.
This is from CJ and HT. Guys, it is a super sticker battle off. And he said, HT, I can do this all day. All right, guys, we got to get to cooking. The generosity of the barbecue family never ceases to amaze us.
Okay, honey, I'll give this to you.
Okay, that was perfect timing, buddy. Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you add the garlic?
Yes, I did. And I added...
Promise on a relationship that you did.
Yeah, go back and look. I put a lot, too.
You better have.
And I had a disgusted look on my face.
Well, I don't care for the look, but I'm glad it's in there. Okay?
Okay, CJ's tapped out. He said,
oh, yeah, no, I can smell it. You did put it in, and the garlic powder.
Yeah, but that's good. You need to have, like, because not a lot of filling is going in each one of these, you have to make sure that it's going to be flavorful.
Yes. And the key to that is not a lot of filling. And I need to know that more than anybody. Okay.
Yeah,
so guys, we're going to put some on to our egg roll wrapper here. Okay. Look, you guys can see this nice and up close.
I'll get your oven on for you, honey.
Thanks, buddy. So we're going to try the first one of anything. You know, guys, if you've been making pancakes before, you know the first one is always the one that could be iffy, okay? So let's see how we're doing here. This is how I fold a burrito, basically.
Oh, so you're making them kind of mini.
Yeah, these are mini. And then we're just going to go over like that. Tight, secure, absolutely adorable.
Ooh.
Okay, and then you guys can see here, this is how I do the Ninja. Okay, this is some parchment paper that has a lot of oil. I think that that's necessary to make these good.
Yeah, but it's still less than deep fried. Deep fried is next level because the oil's getting in and everything, but that is what makes it so fantastic.
Exactly.
But
you still need that oily exterior for this to be crispy and amazing.
Yeah, you do. Hey, Bob. Hey, Gibson. How's everybody doing over on TikTok? Okay, so I'm going to make
I nailed my first one. I'm very shocked at that.
Buddy, that looks spectacular.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, look at how easy.
Yeah. I'm going to get the egg wash ready because once Mert is done doing those, I can egg wash the top.
Ooh, there's something, I don't know why, but there's like something so satisfying about that.
I get bored of doing that very quickly. Like the first couple I'm into.
I think it's satisfying. Pal.
And then after a while though, I'm like, please, why did I agree to do this? I don't like finicky stuff like that.
We have Marisol in the house saying, great job, Marisol. Thank you for being here on this freezing cold Thursday with us.
Hi, Marisol.
First cold day of the year in Canada. We need to get used to this, guys, because winter is a long time.
Yeah, we do.
Barbecue Mama saying it's kind of healthy. Yeah, it kind of is healthy, guys. I've made these before using olive oil and avocado oil, both good oils to use.
All right, there's a lot of people on TikTok with the names today. Someone, okay, and they have the word beaver in it, so you can fill in the blank. I'm not ready.
There's nothing to fill in the blank there. You just said it, pal.
Okay, well, I'm not going to say
Don't encourage the raunchy names.
Hi, Mark on TikTok. Okay, we've got our egg wash. I'm going to add a little bit of water. But before I do that, while my hands are clean, Who is ready to go for a dip dive?
I could go for a dip dive.
Are we ready
HT saying it's been forever since I rolled one up, and I don't know if he's talking about burritos or egg rolls, guys.
HT just loves that good, clean living.
Yeah.
So he is talking about egg rolls. Okay, let's hit the big
I don't think he is. Guys, the bread box of questions is coming at you guys. What do we have in here? And guys, just to let you know, if you would like to add to the bread box of questions, send us a direct message, because you guys TikTok sends some dirty ones sometimes, so we rifle through them, but you guys send really, really great questions.
Yeah, exactly.
We have Guidon Jacobson saying, hello, Maddie and Kiki.
Hey.
Hello, happy Thursday.
How are ya? Okay, are we ready for this?
I sure am.
Okay,
I'm just going to be rolling away.
All right, this question comes to us from someone named @Mary's Magic Kitchen 70 from TikTok. Again, this is one of the good ones, not one of the
bad ones. They cause us to giggle and chuckle, but they do not make it into the bread box.
No, they don't. Okay,
that's for clean questions only.
All right, what's the most life-changing piece of advice you've ever gotten? Good question. Mary's Magic Kitchen 70 from TikTok.
Let's hear it again.
All right, here's a question. What's the most life-changing piece of advice you have ever gotten? Let us know.
All right.
I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this.
I am too.
Honey, I'm interested.
Sometimes advice comes unsolicited though.
I got a good one.
Okay, you already have one. Farrah's saying she loves our cat and dog aprons.
Yeah, Farrah, aren't these
Farrah,
cute?
I'm glad you noticed. I know. As soon as we saw these at the store, we were like, yes, we have to. They're so cute.
All right, Gary's got a good one. Start investing as soon as you get your first job.
Yes, Gary.
Gary, too many young people don't start doing that.
I was just going to say, and especially now how things are going with like the younger generation not being able to afford a house, not being able to afford groceries these days. That's getting harder and harder to do.
And I remember when I got my first job, I remember being like, but I'm making next to nothing. How can I start saving?
Yeah,
everybody says you should start saving with your first job. But I remember being like, I'll start saving when I make more money. But that's not the point.
That is definitely not the point.
Marisol's saying, live today like it's your last, because we are not guaranteed tomorrow.
I love that one.
Marisol, that is such a good one. I got to add a little bit of water to this.
That one is such a good one. Guidon Jacobson is saying, my mom makes really good egg rolls. Well, does she make them as good as these? That's what I would like to say, because these are going to be good. But in saying that, no one can beat mom's cooking.
No
matter whose mom it is.
HT is saying, stop caring what others think. That's a game changer. Yeah.
Amen, HT.
HT, you ever heard the quote that's like, what other people here we go, I'm gonna screw it up. What other people think of you is none of your business.
Yes.
I love that.
Who told you that one, pal?
Not you.
Excuse me? Yeah, it was me. And it's true. Guys, everyone has opinions on everyone.
Now you're going a little big on these.
Yeah,
things.
what's happening here? You're getting bigger by the egg roll.
Let me do me, okay? The temp is getting all high on his britches here because he's gotten some jingle in his jeans, some jingle jangle in his jeans these days. Okay. Maddie is saying no weekends with Charlie Sheen.
Okay,
that's what he's learned as words of advice.
Eva Llama saying don't eat yellow snow. Good one.
You guys.
Okay, no, I was gonna say.
Oh my goodness, Keith! Very good advice.
Hi, Keith.
Not the most appropriate for a daytime show, but Keith is reminding everybody: don't forget to wear your something during adult activities.
Don't forget to glove before you love. Is that what he said?
He didn't say that. But that is what he's referring to. But I'm sorry, that it's wonderful words of advice.
Tell the kids that.
Yeah, tell everybody that.
It's
buddy.
a message to live by.
Yes. Okay, these are getting rather long.
You gotta back it off, pal. Tom is saying, I was told by my dad to stop talking and listen.
Yes, Tom. Oh my goodness, yes.
Okay, I got one. Now, honey, your egg wash is done whenever. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna season this a little bit. Because why not?
Season, and don't say this is not my egg wash. This is, once I'm done, this is getting handed to you, pal.
Oh, great. Okay, I was going to say the advice that this is not like, okay, so this is kind of like anti-advice. And
okay,
honey,
pause before this goes up. James is saying make your own food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or you will be broke.
Yes.
Yes, and can we also include coffee?
James.
Coffees have gotten out of control price-wise. If the people that buy coffee every day on the road when they hit they're heading out to work. I don't know who can afford that.
No, not even that. Okay, that 100%, honey. Yes, absolutely. But you know what else? The younger people, I think this is a younger people problem mostly. Okay, I just added some cluck and squeal to this because season every step, everyone.
Yep.
The younger people of today getting food delivery service for every meal. Like and you know
Uber
what?
Eats and stuff.
Yes, like the food that's delivered to your door. That costs a premium. That's
to me, that's a treat.
that's
Don't
more
do
than
that every day.
Okay, so never mind the takeout. Like takeout's expensive to begin with, but then when you get it delivered to your house, you're paying that service, you're paying the taxes, like you're paying all that stuff. You're still doing too much. And there's cheese stuck to your hand.
Where? That's not cheese. It's artichoke.
Ew. But yeah, I think those are like I don't know why those have gotten so popular. And I'm like, who is affording that? Who's affording to do that on the daily?
Yep, agreed.
Even
Marianne saying, just got my daughter a Starbucks coffee, almost $6.
Yeah.
And she's saying, that's why I don't go there. Yeah, it's fun. Again, guys, it's nice to have treats, but when treats become dailies, that ain't a treat.
I hate to like sound like an ancient granny.
Yeah,
but
we all are sounding like ancient grannies right now.
every time I get
the
anything
kids
out,
these days.
I always do think too. Every time I get it out, I'm like, A, this isn't as good as I can make it myself. And B, if I made it myself, it would be like a fraction of the price.
Yes, it's so true. Guys, that's what half of what this show is. We want to simplify
HT.
stuff, making it easy and making it so that you guys can, everybody should be making this kind of stuff at home. You've seen what took place here. It's super easy.
Yeah.
HT,
No.
I absolutely love you, buddy. Thank you for looking at all of my hard work. Keys cons, everyone's like, oh, Maddie's standing there talking.
I
Kiki's
deserve
doing
a
the work.
break. Okay, Farrah's saying, I invested in a coffee machine. Now I can make my own lattes. Farrah, yes.
Genius, Farrah. Absolutely genius. Now,
And
what were you going to say?
What was I going to say?
Yeah, what
okay.
was yours?
No, I was just going to say, Farrah, and if you, when you go to places like those high-end coffee shops, it's like, you see those like videos now that they're doing the calorie count on some of those drinks. And it's like, or the sugar, grams
again,
of sugar.
If it's a treat, fine.
But not daily.
But not your dailies, guys. Not your dailies.
You can control it when you make it at home.
Yep.
Anyway, what I was going to say is this is anti-advice that I was given. And Mad, you were there when we were given this advice.
Anti-advice?
Anti-advice.
That wasn't the question, pal.
Well, I'm taking it there. This is advice that someone gave me that I was like, I will never live by that. Grin and bear it. That was the advice I was given.
Okay, excuse me, I was actually given that and I relayed it to you because it struck me and
no, we were there.
Me.
We were there together.
No, I was there by myself.
I'm not going to name names who said it.
No, we're not.
But you were not there by yourself.
I was there by myself. I know what store it was. You're thinking that you were there, buddy, because I described it so vividly to you. Because no, excuse me, we're not making faces to the crowd. I described it so vividly to you because it rocked me to my very core.
No, I was there.
You were not there, pal.
I'm not. I'll tell you afterwards who said it.
I'll tell you. No, we know who said it.
But,
and I know where I was.
there.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, anyway, the advice was sometimes in life you have to grin and bear it. And I don't agree with that. If I'm not happy.
Back to Marisol's.
Yeah.
Live every day like it could be your last.
Like, so I think the advice was in particular directed towards a relationship. It was towards a marriage. First and foremost, automatically no.
Yep.
Like that is not advice that I think is good to live by under any circumstance, whether it be job, relationship. You're unhappy, you do not need to grin and bear it. What is this, 1922? I don't know if that's what they did then.
But with relationships and stuff, that is probably why, I don't know why people are like against the divorce rate being so high. Like, does it suck? Yeah, I guess. But is it better to stay and be in an unhappy relationship and be like, the divorce rate is good?
Yeah.
Like, just be happy.
Yes.
You only have one life, guys. This ain't a dress rehearsal. Like Marisol said, you got to live every day like it could be your last. And that doesn't involve grinning and bearing it.
Well, and are things changing though? Are younger people getting divorced quicker and not staying in marriages as long as people used to?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
that's what I'm saying.
But is that necessarily a bad thing?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't think that we should say that the divorce rate is a bad thing.
Is anybody seeing what's happening here?
Guys, I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to hustle here. Now, what was okay, yeah, grin and bear it. Okay, mine is simple, and it comes from the words of Nike, one of the best marketing things of all time.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Because,
guys, just do it. Waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the perfect whatever.
I agree with that.
It ain't going to happen. Okay, perfection doesn't happen. If you want to do something, sometimes you can think yourself right out of it, and then you're stuck where you still were.
And even things that
Okay, too much.
Even things that I have done that I hated. Like, remember I told you guys a couple years ago I signed up for that dance class, and it ended up only being
Yeah.
me and some one old lady. That was not the most fun experience of my life, but I'm glad I did it because now I can say I just did it, crossed it off my list, don't want to do that again.
Agreed, but that's what I'm saying. Some good and bad. That's what life's about. It's not just about the good experiences. It's about all kinds of experiences. And I'd rather experience stuff than just be safe sitting on my couch, not experiencing life.
Yes.
The good and the bad.
You're really motoring over there.
I'm trying and overstuffing along the way.
Okay. Can I make us a beverage?
You can make us a beverage. I will do the egg wash.
Good.
HT is
I don't want to
saying,
do this.
HT is saying, let's do it. And that's not what I said, HT.
That's not really an HT, but
But also words
You
of
know
advice,
what?
words to live by. Okay.
Yeah.
I do like it too. I ain't gonna be mad at that.
all right, guys. Flirty Murdy is going to continue on with our egg rolls. I'm passing over the egg wash. Who would like to wet their whistle? I think it's time for cheers.
We have Guido Jacobson saying, I watched a video on your YouTube channel where you were giving a tour of your grill studio, and I thought it was cool.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, pal.
That's very nice of you to say.
We're actually located underneath it.
Yes.
In our barbecue bunker. If anyone's wondering, we get down from that ladder. A lot of people do wonder how we got everything else under here. We call it barbecue magic.
We're going to leave that up to your own imagination.
Yeah.
Eva Llama's already saying it needs more alcohol. So
Classic Evil Llama.
you're going to
Evil
not
Llama,
be
we
happy
love
with
'em.
what's coming, Eva Llama, because there's no alcohol in it. I got a really great drink for where are my sober sisters? Where are my sober brothers?
I was just saying, don't leave the brothers out.
I started out with the sisters, but I brought it back.
As Key does that, I would like to show everybody. Okay, look, clean
Give
living
me
with
some
Kiki.
attention, please.
Yeah.
First of all,
gorge.
clean living with Kiki. We're going to make a delicious and healthy beverage today.
Mhm.
Now continue.
Guys, I just want to show you. Look it. As James said, make your own food. Did that take? Look at how many are there. That did not take long.
No.
We talk a lot on the show TikTok. We talk a lot. We gab our way through. That could have been done in like 10 minutes.
And what's good about these, that's one pack of like this literally costs, I'm going to say like maybe $10, the whole recipe.
Not even.
Okay. No. Oh, I
Not
thought you were going to say
even.
it's more.
No, I'm going to say not even. Probably.
Really?
Yes, because maybe now because like cream cheese, like everything else has gone up.
Yeah, but it wasn't
and
a full
cheese
pack.
Exactly.
What
half
is
a
it?
pack.
What are you guys laughing at? Here we go.
I thought he was here for me. He was saying I was doing all the work, and then he's still making fun of me.
All right.
Still love you, HT. As Key does cheers to the weekend, guys, some clean living edition. I am going to be just egg washing our egg rolls here and then adding on some sesame seeds. Again, this ain't rocket science. It's nice and easy, nice and simple. I'm just going to be doing this as Key does her beverage.
Okay, so I've got
But
a really...
She's taken so much effort to not tell me what it is. She wants this to be a surprise.
I have this under here, and I specifically told Mad not to look under here.
No, you specifically yelled at Mad many times. You didn't tell me. You yelled at me.
Look at this, guys.
Ooh!
We got a cold pressed juice flight that we're going to make today.
Buddy.
What?
It was worth the wait. I'm glad you kept the surprise.
It was worth
man.
the wait and the work that this took me this morning. Oh my good heavens. I was working on this for so long. Because normally when I make a juice, I just put all the veg in, but I separated them out to show you guys what, like, we're going to talk about each one of these. There we go. Let me center this so you can see them all. How beautiful is this?
Oh, stunningly colorful. All the colors of the rainbow.
So if you are new to cold pressed juices, I have some info for you guys, okay? So if you're the first biggest piece of advice I can give you is stick to a genre. So if you want to make a light colored juice, don't do anything that's super dark. So don't pick like blueberries or blackberries because you're just going to get a really muddled color.
I have to drink all of those?
You're not drinking any of them. The temp doesn't like juice. This is for Flirty Murdy and I.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Look, the temp has gotten other things this episode, okay? He can have that.
Exactly. Okay, so for this one, we're going with like a light colored juice. This beet juice looks a little bit dark, but so we're calling this a candy cane punch. That's what we're making.
Ooh.
And the reason is because
that particular one.
No, I'm gonna mix these. We're gonna make a punch.
Oh,
So let's start actually at this side. So we've got some ginger, and ginger is, if you don't like ginger, like, try to make friends with ginger. It's so good for you, and it's so
Love it.
delicious.
love it.
Then the next thing is, these are candy cane beets. That's where we get the candy cane punch name from. And so I've juiced each one of these separately, and the quantities can make all the difference too. If you're new to juicing, go easy on the more bitter or vegetal type flavors.
Can I also just shine a light on the fact that candy cane is seasonally appropriate?
That's why I did it, honey.
I'm absolutely obsessed with that.
I did it for you.
So genius.
So next in the flight, we've got carrot juice, but this isn't just any old carrot. These are red carrots. So I don't know if you can see the color from where you're watching, but they're red throughout as opposed to like your standard orange carrot.
Ooh.
And they're higher in vitamin A. They're better for you, and they're sweeter. Okay. The next thing, some pineapple juice. And for sweetness, because you got to have a really nice sweetness to a juice. And then the last thing, we've got stop trying to get attention.
I'm sorry. I was trying to stay silent and keep this, just the 10th knows where I'm going with this. I just want to quickly show TikTok before this goes into the oven, and then the spotlight is back on Key.
Those do look absolutely beautiful, honey.
Can you guys tell she's the younger sister?
I love the sesame seeds on top.
Yeah, me
that makes
too.
all the difference. Okay, so then this last juice we have is green apple and lemon, and I've juiced them together because, just a word to the wise here, if you do apple on its own, it gets brown very quickly, unless you add in some
Pro tip.
Yeah, some acid of some kind. So in order to make the punch, we're just going to take our juices and we're going to mix them together. I've already separated out the quantities, so we want more of the sweeter juices to make, like, you can do like really heavy on the veg if you wanted to, but because we actually want this to taste sweet, I did a little bit more of the fruit.
I'm very curious on what the final color is going to be.
It's still going to be light, because we didn't go with anything too
Here's where
dark.
things are about to get wild, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, gorge. It's like a maroon color.
It is. And then last but not least,
Beautiful.
the ginger. Okay. And then let's just make some room here. Thanks, honey. And then all we need to do is mix this up. I like to use the handle of a wooden
I'm
spoon.
noticing these, and
Oh, yes,
they're
thank you.
absolutely beautiful, buddy.
Okay, the handle of a wooden spoon, we're just going to mix it up, and we've got like a nice punch type color. Because of those candy cane beets, they're not like traditional beets where the color is so rich and intensely purple. It just gives it like a nice blush color. And I've got these beautiful stemless wine glasses because I know Murd loves these.
Yes.
So we're just going to do a little bit of the punch.
Ooh.
Okay,
Okay, that is very, very vibrant.
isn't it beautiful?
Yes. That looks like health in a glass, but also very unique in the flavor profile.
And then for a little garnish here, look, we've got just some lemon zest and some of the pineapple just to show what's actually in the drink. Look at how beautiful that
Beauty.
is. Now, if you would like to impress your friends, your sober friends this holiday season, make them a cold pressed juice flight.
Can you imagine rolling up to a party and you're like either sober or the designated driver? I need
I
a
would
straw.
just go home.
Excuse me, Tim?
You're not getting those super chats, pal.
I don't want to go to that party.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness, I need a straw.
Too bad.
No, we have them here.
Oh,
Am I
do we?
allowed to put one in here?
You are, but I
Pick
don't.
me a nice color
Okay.
because I take a straw. David is saying very healthy as well. Yes, David.
Yes, David.
CJ is saying what is sober? Guys, if not even if you're sober, if you are the designated driver and you are trying, I would be so happy to give that a try.
I think so too. And I just love that, like, when you go to, like, there's so much emphasis on alcohol these days when you go
I'm
to
trying this.
breweries and they have beer
Wait,
flights and
cheers to the weekend. I almost cheers.
yes. There's so many different.
Buddy,
Time,
did you
stop laughing?
Did you invent a
juice
juice
flight?
flight?
I'm gonna go ahead and take that.
Because that's going to be the thing, the trend of 2025.
I
can
would
just see it.
love it if I went to a restaurant and they had a cold pressed juice flight as an option. How is it?
There is a party in my mouth.
Mm.
Buddy, that is extreme. What's really sweet in there?
The pineapple juice.
Okay, I was just going to say something.
Can I try it?
No.
Oh, no, now he wants to try it. He wants to try it.
Oh, and that ginger.
Maddie is
it's-
saying that needs Saint Germain. Now, Saint Germain in here is not what I would have thought, Maddie.
What is Saint Germain?
It's that that liqueur that we have that tastes like is it it's not elderberry flower. I think it is actually. I think it is elderberry flower, but
Oh,
I would
that's
not have
good.
thought that in here, but that would be good too. But it doesn't need it.
Is that not spectacular?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you for the alcohol
Mhm.
suggestions. But guys,
Elderflower.
if you do not drink alcohol, I would recommend offering. This is a
Okay,
fantastic.
know why? Also, this is good for sober or temp. We're not laughing at sober or designated driver. This is a sipper.
Yes.
So like, you know how when you're drinking a cocktail, you're sipping it, you're enjoying it, you're talking to the crowd, like you're talking to the you're roaming around the party. This is something that you'd sip on as if it's like a cocktail. So to me,
Yeah.
the speed in which you drink a beverage needs to like match other people's beverages.
And
so
I'm
this
just gonna-
matches a cocktail.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I prefer drinks with benefits. To
Mhm.
me, I like a drink that's going to
But
do something.
people think alcoholic drinks have benefits too.
It does not.
And they
That's not
do.
benefiting you
And
in
they
the way
do.
that I want it to benefit me.
It's called have some fun, pal.
It's called I'd like to have some, I'd like to feel good. I'd like to remember tomorrow, and I'd like to wake up feeling energized. And this
Becca
is
is
what's gonna do
also
it.
confirming it's elderflower. Okay, Keith is saying when I'm the DD, I ask for lemon juice and soda water. A nice
Oh, that's good.
virgin cocktail option as well.
Yep.
Okay, I think that would be really delicious too. And yes, Farah is saying to let loose. But I
Go
would
ahead.
say because
Everybody-
this is a party in your mouth, my mouth is letting loose right now. It's guys. Okay, but it is. I feel like it's adding some zing, and isn't it actually proven that ginger does provide some zing?
Mhm.
So I'm saying it's called getting natural benefits. Everybody, honey,
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
here
No
for
one
you.
really else is, but that's all
I
right.
am.
I
I
am,
am.
and that's all that matters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
HT, I did not say friends with benefits.
People are hearing what they want to hear, people. Okay. Becca is saying, hey, girls, love seeing you, sending good health and hugs. Becca, you are such a sweetheart. Cheers to you, Becca.
Yeah.
Cheers to all of you guys.
Okay, David, Michigan, thank you very much. But they're saying love your Canadian accent. Really? I don't feel like we have it, but I guess so.
Okay, but we have known to say, which I haven't seen Kathy in the house. We do love the Michigan accent. So Dave, right back at you, pal.
Yes.
Right back at you.
Cheers, buddy. This one's for you.
Yep.
Whether you want it or
cheers
not.
to Dave, and cheers to all the other people with the funny names on there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, guys. We have some time. Those are just doing its thing. We have some that are ready to roll as well. Because we want to show you guys what these look like. These take a little bit of time. I don't know what temp Key set it.
Air
set us
fry.
to.
I got it on air fry.
Okay, good. I don't
air
know what
crisp or
temp.
whatever.
Hopefully, it's at 450. But let's hit some pet paws.
All right, let's take a look. I got a surprise for you guys in this one. The temp's a little late to the party here.
He's just jealous he didn't get this drink.
All right, okay, so look at that guy right on the end there.
Oh, I was like, buddy, are
No,
you trying
look,
to give this to me?
No, I'm
Hello?
pointing. Okay, so Archie, that's my new boy.
This guy right here.
Yeah, the big Arch man. That's my new cat. We just got him last week.
Is he named after McDonald's newest burger, the Big Arch? Kind of.
Maybe. He was a big boy. And then look at Cleo and Fern. They're sitting by the wood stove there.
Is that not the picture of wintertime fun?
Yes.
Just hanging by the wood stove?
Yes.
We got Buddy. We have Scatta, who's all jazzed up for Christmas time. And we have Penny and Larry.
Oh.
Guys, can I just say the names out of this world? People, the pet names of this particular group, all the people that send in their pet paws pics, I love the names.
Pets make the world go round. People are
Mhm.
saying they love Archie. Guys, guess what his name was when I got him? Not impressed.
I forget.
G-Man.
Oh yeah, no.
I think because he's a ginger, maybe. I don't know why his name was G-Man, but I couldn't wait. We couldn't wait to get him home and get him a name
Archie's
change.
such a cute name,
Oh, he's
aka
such a-
Big Arch.
He's a good
adorable.
boy. I love that boy.
We match him in our aprons today. I love these aprons. I love that you guys noticed them too, because I didn't know if you'd be able to see the up close, but I love you. Nothing gets past this crowd.
Yeah.
It really doesn't.
Yeah. Love Pet Paws. Please send us more of your pictures. And if you can, send us holiday pictures of your pets.
Mm-hmm.
Have you sent one of Ricky?
I just took one yesterday that I will be sharing next week. Marianne is saying, Kiki, how are Archie and Lupe together? It's a very good question, Marianne.
Marianne, great question. They're fine. Believe it or not, the most problems in my house that were with Archie was with our existing cat. He was not a fan.
Mhm.
Now it's taken about a week, but they've all become friends. There was a lot of hissing. Quite a
Cats,
bit of hissing.
New cats and old cats, it's risky.
But Lupe's she hates dogs, but she loves other cats.
Now, guys, now that we have time, let's go over our question that we're going to be going over in After Dark. And then I will bring up the egg rolls.
Do a taste
Give them a
test.
taste test,
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely. Okay, so here's the question that we're going to be talking on in Maddie and Kiki After Dark. It says, Dear Maddie and Kiki, my wife wants us to go on a double date with one of her friends from work and the husband. I cannot stand double dates since I always think it's going well until the car ride home when my wife unloads on me all the terrible stuff I did throughout the evening. Uh-oh. How do I tell her I don't want to double date anymore?
That's a goodie.
That's
a real goodie. We're going to be talking double dating, everybody. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
That is a tough one. We're going to tackle it in After Dark. But guys, while those are still going, let's see what they look like when they are finished. Check it out. Golden, brown, spectacular.
Those look fantastic. I'm so glad we had finished ones because these are almost there, but they're not quite. And I would really like to hear what you have to say about those, honey.
Me too. I'm going to need your knife because I want to cut this in half.
HT's asking if Archie's going to be an indoor cat. Yes, HT, he is going to be. He does have, oh no, our sign. He does have claws, but he is going to stay inside.
Guys, check that out. Loaded with goodness. And see, you can even see there is the artichoke. That's what you get when you don't pulverize them into an artichoke mush. Hey, can you show TikTok?
TikTok, check out the inside of these.
David is saying totally fantastic egg rolls. David, thank you so much. I'm going to give this a try. Guys, this bite goes out to everybody watching.
Yeah. And the good thing about these is that they're make ahead. That's what I love about appetizers like that. You make them ahead. You crisp them up when people are ready to eat them.
You serve them hot. You serve them room temp. They're good either way.
Yeah. They're crunchy. They're creamy. They're absolutely spectacular.
Guys, these are definitely one to serve this holiday season. They were super easy. The flavors of spinach and artichoke dip, which is a crowd pleaser, with a new spin, the egg roll. It's so easy. You guys saw how easy those came together. James is saying, how does the After Dark show work? So James, After Dark, we actually just hit 50 episodes last week. We're heading into our 51st episode today. Is our private live stream that takes place after our show. It starts at 10 after 1. It's a group that we've had for 50 episodes, and we do tend to share secrets a little bit on that show.
We do. Yeah, we absolutely do.
But it's private. If you would like to become an After Darker, it's you have to go to our Patreon page, which the link should be in the bio, and you guys can join us because we have a lot of fun over there.
We certainly do. Now, I hope that I've changed some of your minds on cold pressed juice. Tell me that this is not spectacular.
You have, buddy. You have. I'm being serious. I love a cold pressed juice. Do I love a cocktail? Yes, I do. HT is providing some marketing that might not be applicable to After Dark, but he's saying we talk about all the dirty stuff over there. Sometimes we do.
And it's not OnlyFans, Maddie.
It's the clean version. Technically, it is like that.
Yeah.
Patreon was like the first, but OnlyFans was never supposed to be what it became.
Okay, but that's not what we do.
That's not what we do.
That's
literally not at all what we do.
Let's not confuse people. Okay, so these are coming along nicely.
I don't think the temperature's right in there. We gotta get what
right, we'll
is
crank
the
'em up.
temperature? Yeah.
We'll crank them up and we will leave these going for After Dark because they're not going to
No,
be ready.
they're not. It's
What?
at 275.
What?
Guys, those I knew it. Those are supposed to be done in an air fryer. Those are done in like 10 minutes.
Why is that 275?
Those are slow smoking, basically.
They're like, oh no.
Low and slow is not what you want for this. You want high heat. Get your air fryer set up as high as it can go, 450, and then they're done in like 10 minutes.
I think that was still from last week when we were making that petite tender. That's what happened.
Keith is saying, how would that do with soda water? Keith, if you want to put this add a little splash of soda water, I ain't never going to be mad at a sparkling water.
If it's too intense for you, if you're not used to cold pressed juice and it's too much for you, especially the ginger can be quite intense, coconut water would also be really nice in there. If you don't want it sparkling.
Yeah, but I do want it sparkling.
Okay,
I always will go sparkling, but Keith, that's a great question.
Yes, it is. All right, guys, we are at time. I don't know where the time goes on these weeks.
I don't.
So thank you guys so much for joining us.
See, Farrah's an After Darker. We'll see her on the show after.
Yes, it was a pleasure. spending time with you guys and having Robyn on. Oh my
Mhm.
good heavens, so nice.
She won't be. We'll have her back again. That won't be her last time for sure.
So if we will see you guys on Maddie and Kiki After Dark. And if you are not an After Darker, then we will see you next week, same time, same place.
Bye, barbecue family. We love you guys.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
great weekend, everybody.